Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it is the third day of the third month of the 2020 year, and Chloe on her channel just walked into the treehouse. I appreciate people that come into Fear-mongering Radio, who you are. Oh, I just did an XFL podcast. Dave was trolling me. This is going to be a fun little audio version. I know someone out there, a former friend, who I see she took my stuff down her channel. I was going to reciprocate, but I wanted to keep that. I want to keep this up there because when she was a person that she now loves, beloves, and apologized, tried to take down her channel, and she did. So she took down mine, which I appreciate, but she didn't need to. But that'd be savage. She was a friend, former, but not anymore, I guess. She won't return my phone calls, but anyways. There's a young lady, Mrs. Wonderful, who's been being trolled and whatever else by her. And I told the sweet Melissa, I said, I noticed when I looked at her, she reminded me of Savage. Savage was a good-looking woman when I saw her in person, but Mrs. Wonderful, I'd love to have her on the show. I've been trying to get a hold of her. Not that I want to bathe her. I think it'd be fun to have her on if she could not swear. She's a very beautiful woman. I don't care what anybody says. I think she's got to be potty mouth. I sent an email to her and said, hey, I'd love to have you on. But anyways, let's get to some music here. My name is Jeff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go dark. Let's go 5. I'll go here, duration. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's go far days to come. Yeah, here we are. A lot of drama going on. I was a hot topic of conversation with Evil Anus and the pimp of the weasel. A P and Pagel, a P and pimp. The worming and other behavior. They don't like my voice changer. You know why they don't like the voice changer? Because it's something different besides reading your chat room. And Savage was in there selling me out. Because he's like to talk about my wife, and I'm like, I'll get to that. It's like, I don't go to people's families. That's Evil Anus and Jeff Pagel are the terrorists. They're the terrorists of YouTube, like it or not. Because usually terrorists go after people's families. 9 deaths now of the coronavirus. But as I talk to you on the download of this audio version, I do appreciate people that come in. I really do. The people that listen to me with the music in the background, echo, which I don't like, but I really don't care. This is my calling card here on Fear-mongering Radio. That's right. People out there that have served this country. Air Force, Army, Marine, the Navy, Merchant Coast Guard. Be quiet, young lady. Much appreciate you guys. Oh my God. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm going to give you that ball back. Hang on a second. Right behind it. You can get it. If you switch to your left, okay? You can get it out of there. God. No wonder you're a woman. Ugh. She got a tennis ball in her mouth. She was fighting with Bosco over in the hallway. It was epic behavior. Bosco's trying to finally stick up to himself. Anyways, all the branch men went blue like a cop called crackhead. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and say, hey, I've had too much to drink. But people like the cops. Well, they come to your house. They don't come for a quick blowjob. They come because you've done something wrong. All the branches out there, and like I said, working class that work and support people here on this YouTube platform, asking and begging, looking for money, eating worms. I don't get it. Don't get it. We had a dog and pony show in St. Paul today for a couple companies. They're looking for help. Starting at $25 an hour to learn the security business. Savage had that chance. She decided to do something, and we broke it off. Go after what's her name. That was her problem. She right now would be making, I'm not lying, the employee that I took instead of her is making She topped out last year at about $98,000, and she's going to probably do that more because she's a very smart woman. But that was her choice to run with the trolls. And I don't hate on a woman. Never have, never will. But I'm going to leave those two audios up there because I believe in your past dictates your future. I never forget behaviors, Hunter. Never. But don't drink and drive. Call some or someone. I don't think she listens to these anyways, so I don't know if she does or not. You're going to have sex? I don't care. Put a condom on. There's too many people having children out of wedlock and too many unmarried women, and that the sex is so fun. Meaningless amounts. Wet sex. But all of a sudden, holy balls the size of basketballs. Yeah, you're now pregnant. And the father is long gone. Okay? Long gone. Like the song from George with the Devil was George. He's in Clearwater tonight, as a matter of fact. Clearwater. Saw the sound check interview. Really shitty. Anyways, keep the kids on your behavior. So here we are. Fear Mongering Radio on a Tuesday, did an XFL podcast. That was a hot topic of conversation. I was in and out of the show because they were on for like 5 hours yesterday at least. I don't know why you would do a show like Evil Anus was going after Planet Handout, pork chop, right? He's down part of Guest Mob, and Tina's holding him down. He actually left the house, and then he just lurked in a parking lot again. What's going on? Yes. She was in with the ball, so I'll close the door because she was in here. What's for dinner? Taco Tuesday, all right. She was fighting with your son over it. Yeah. Get out of here, little girl. Take her with you. Please. What? Yeah, they were fighting over the wall. Anyways. She's playing catch with her daughter. It's too big for your mouth. Anyways, take her with you. She's going to sit here, then she loses the ball, and then she barks. Hang on a second, I'm going to kick her out of here. Here, get out. Oh, okay. Now she can be someplace else. Because I've been here causing me heartache and pain. So he finally left the house and is lurking. His mother needs to feed him. It's free, he needs to take him. Someone's got to pay for his supper, right? Kind of epic. He was getting trolled by Evil Anus, Mr. Flip Flopper. Savage has become a flip flopper. So is Peg. They're all flip floppers. They all hate each other. They all flip flop. Pork Chop is the biggest flip flopper out there. Dave 25 calls him Planet Handout, which is true. And he likes to be part of the guest mob because he makes him feel special or whatever. And then Tina's how can you sit? Tina hold you down? I was watching. I was blocked on Evil Anus' show. I couldn't speak, which is sad. Mr. Big Talker, Mr. Blocker. Yeah, he goes to people's wives. I don't, because I asked him plan out because Pickle Boy did have sex with a 15-year-old girl. That's baby Shamu. And if he's going to have him on the show, then he must be okay that behavior. I would simply ask him if that's okay. Because he's done it before, right? You are your past. Pork Chop has deleted stuff, doxed people. He's in a perfect position where he's at. Yeah, we're in the dark. I like the dark here. So let's talk about Mrs. Wonderful. Okay, I've heard her before. And I told this to Sweet Melissa. She's a good-looking woman. She's a pretty girl. And I look back now how Savage would look. I know she didn't like, truthfully, Trish, who I thought was funny as hell. I love her theatrics, was hilarious. See, with TikTok's got a few women that will wear like very tight, like leather pants, and they walk upstairs to music. If Mrs. Wonderful would do that, go on TikTok and do 15-second videos to music with on yoga pants, because she's got a pretty good body. She's a pretty good-looking woman. Once you get popular, then they introduce you to advertisers. I think Mrs. Wonderful, if you're lean in and listen, you'd be epic at playing video games. Learn how to play video games, have someone help you, because the 15-year-old mind would not be able to handle it. Just play video games. You'd have Dave 25 in there. You'd have Planet Handout would be in there. Evil Abe would be in there. All these people would be in there. I mean, why not capitalize on the video craze? Like I said, there's a movie theater out in St. Paul. It's a 20 movie theater. I would buy that tomorrow if I had the money and the time. I mean, the money, I probably could. I don't know, but it'd be fun to get an investor. And I'd make it I'd make an event center. I'd make it a video arcade, something like that. And the video game, so you could, if I'm playing somebody, they can watch on the screen. You have video tournaments, non-alcoholic. That's what I would do. But Mrs. Wonderful, I'd love to have you call the show. Call the show. 612-643-0517. It'd be epic to have her come on. I would just say, Miss Wonderful, young lady, do me a favor. Don't cuss. But the weasel couldn't do it. Neither can Pagel. Evil Abe's too afraid to call the show because he knows how to speak. See, they don't like the voice changer because guess what? Something different. It's just me having fun with masks. They bitch. I mean, Dave 25 owned that podcast yesterday. I was in and out because Pagel reads his chat room and repeats it. He gets triggered too easily. He's a pimp. He's pimping Mr. Weasel. That's a shame. Eating worms. He can do a 5-hour stream but won't go to work for 5 hours. I don't care what he says. He can make videos all he wants. Go for it, man. Maybe go find an application. There's flip-flop between those guys and Arizona. Who was that pedophile they liked too as well? Who's in jail again? Those guys liked him. Now they're back with Tina, who lost a leg, whatever she lost. I mean, I'm waiting for Savage to be butt buddy with Tina. I don't always know about her, you sweetheart. I'm glad I am kind of glad I'm off your channel because I just, your turn of events. I was telling Sue Ellen about that. She goes, really? I go, yeah. She goes, really? I thought she said, well, I told her about the whole thing. I told her about Pickleball. I laid it all out for her. I'm like, really? She's back with her again? I'm like, yeah. She kind of looked at me like, oh my God. I said, yeah, well, it is what it is, man. It's the way she goes. But Mrs. Wonderful, here's what I'd love to do. Like I said, I was telling on the XFL podcast, there's a really cool website that you can make singles. Uber Prince. But I'd love to send her a big bag of Earls, 1 or 2, big ones, and have her eat it. That's why she's eating them, and that would trigger, and then I'd say, listen, put the hat on later on. She's just really long for it. At least she does 4-hour streams and keeps them up. Unlike Savage and Pagel and Evil Abe, I can sit here and talk to you at the download. And here's another thing real quick. I'm jumping around because I lost up my mind. Evil Abe was bitching that I did an hour stream. Hey, moron, lean in. I did one yesterday for 40 minutes for fun in the car. The one you were probably watching was a release party, you idiot. Just like when Green and Anus Breath were buddy, and I released an audio, and they were in there bitching and trying to talk to me. They didn't realize he's how dumb he is, because he's all about people listening. I've already done that already. My XFL is now on 8 different platforms to listen to. This will go up on 11. So I just release it, and NFL does not. See, he's all reading his chat room and playing music. So why do something for 5, 6, 4, 5 hours and it can't be listened to? I just don't understand that. Because me and Savage were friends. I sold her a computer, her house, the screen went out, she got a new one. That's great. Why you don't leave stuff up? At least Miss Wonderful does. I listened to one a little bit today, and she's looking at the camera, and I typed in there, and I said, listen, you can only bully if you want to be bullied, okay? And they've been talking about her. That's why I'm like, the last 2 days, be happy to talk about you, sweetheart, okay? All right, I get it. People have picked on me for the longest time the day I started podcasting, okay? People have come to my house, they've doxed me, and that's fine. I'm conceal and carry. I have a weapon in my car. I've never been afraid to take someone's life. I'm not in that behavior. I've never been afraid. We do have a lot of lone shooters on here. There are people that just sit around all day long and do nothing. Upstate New York just sits in his house all day, and I guarantee he plays drums and his guitar all day long and watches a movie. He is the kind of guy, Evil Abe, Jeff, and him, all three of these idiots, they have to masturbate to get out of bed, masturbate to go to bed. All these idiots, lurking in a car, waiting for someone to go live. I love making audios. They're so much fun. I love doing my voice. I don't care what anybody says. They're bitching about it. You know why? Because it's something different. I don't care if you like it live. I've done a few. They're fun. Don't really care. All it is just people that are doxing, yelling, hollering, trolling. It's a bunch of children in there. The only way YouTube can clean up is they're going to have to say, hey, listen, start charging for live streaming. People go away. Pega would have to pay for it. It's a shame he's pimping a girl. I used to like Lisa. She was a nice woman. She was always fun. She's turning a very angry person because of him. I guess he didn't go to her house, which is cowardly. She came and got him in her Mercedes, right? Because like I told Dave and I told Melissa, if he attempted to drive to Pennsylvania, he would wind up in California, up in the mountains. Okay? Maybe eaten by a bear. Or he ended up in Illinois in a gangbang. Or get kidnapped along the way by a bunch of Japanese lesbians. And he'd wind up somewhere in China at a whorehouse. So she had to come and get his young ass. He's too bald because he doesn't know how to fly. What do you mean I need a knife? So it's a shame that she came and got him, but But like I said, I'll reiterate. He doesn't work. Has this fun little security, this little free money from the government that I give to. Sex, drugs, drinking, whatever. Whatever she does for a living. I don't know. Bartender, whatever. Beauty business. It's a shame. I know she got to take care of her old man. Does he take it? Probably not. Open mic'd, doing 4 or 5 hour streams. It's a shame they have these puppies. I told that to Melissa. That's just, I'm sorry. You can't be doing that kind of behavior. But you know what it is when you have an animal, one or the other. Just having children of wedlock and having children left and right. Look at Pork Chop. Ben is his son. His daughter had twins and pregnant again. They're in the war of the state. We just don't care, right? Guess they had a tornado in central Tennessee. That's not good. MLK asked the governor to stop execution. Well, if he killed somebody, why not? Report, no chance the Lions will take the tow truck. Amy stepped out of the race. Saw that. I love how Chris Matthews retires live on TV. That was funny. That was hilarious. Well, he's an angry man. It is what it is. But anyways, there's just a lot of drama going on. Because I don't hate Savage. She's tried a privacy strike on one of them. Like, what do you mean privacy strike? One when she called, we were in the car, when she was bitching that she lost her channel. I was going to delete them. I deleted the other one on there, but I'm like, I'm going to keep those there. I don't know why she'd privacy strike it. What's it a privacy on? It's too bad. Ask her, did she meet anybody on her birthday and bought her lunch and went on a boat ride? Who did that? This evil voice that runs through your ears? Who stepped up and said Kruger needs to be questioned on? Her husband was a Marine. And Kruger disrespected, when Fat Boy disrespected her father. When someone came to her house about the children, she called me crying. I said, it sucks. She should have never showed her grandchild, but that's her choice. Poor choice. Poor choice, right? Poor choice. I mean, I'm proud of, I gave her that Savage Live shirt hat. She's probably, tossed that. That's fine. It was one of a kind. That's her business. Gave her birthday. We had fun in Virginia Beach. But when you go back with, to the abusers, one that had someone call your husband's job, maybe it's not a big deal. Same thing with my houseboy, Pork Chop, going back and people have disrespected him. He's an abuser, and he thinks that some woman is keeping him down. How can he be kept down? Like, again, on podcasting, what do you mean by failure? I take my listens. I don't get a lot of views. I get it. I'll take my quality. I'm not in the drama community every single day sitting in chat rooms talking. I was only in there yesterday because I had time, listening to him bitch. It was funny how Dave took over the show. He literally, I told him on the phone, you divide and conquer, Pagel. Because he repeats what he sees. So the evil lane is he repeats. How hard is that to look down in a chat room and start repeating? Miss Warren does the same thing. But I'd love to be able to send her a hat and shirt. Hilarious as hell. Have her wear it. That would trigger Savage. He'd come in a Greyhound bus. This is not a hate video towards the young lady. She won't return my calls. I've asked her a few questions on the men. Hang on a second. Welcome to the show. How you doing? Welcome to Fear Mongering Radio. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing well.
I had to turn it down. I apologize. Welcome to Fear Mongering Radio. What you been up to?
I've not been much. I'm on my lunch break right now. I've been trying to call the switchboard. It's been busy. Everybody calling in. Couldn't get through. It's been almost like 3 weeks straight. Every time I call, it's like, sorry, we're all tied up.
I know.
Couldn't even get in the queue.
How's your daughter these days? You there? Oh, you see what happened on Facebook. It always, he's reconnecting. What happens on Facebook when you go to connect? It does that. It does that on the Facebook, because wherever he's at, it reconnects. Yeah, hang on a second. Hang on, I'll call him back. It happens every once in a while. Hang on. Let's see, once in a while. Welcome.
My Obama phone's not working well today.
No, it's Facebook. If you move around, Facebook reconnects.
I asked what the number was in the on the show, but I don't know if you've seen it.
It's 612. Oh no, but what? It's I should be. I don't see you in there. Let me see.
I left a comment.
Hang on, let me see.
Voice changer?
No, I'm here. This is well.
Oh, that must have been the replay from earlier then.
Right. It's if you want to call me, it's 612-643-0517. That's my Google number. So if you want to call that,
no.
612-643-0517.
I don't have a pen on me. My memory's not that good.
I understand. Anyways. So I've been talking about Mrs. Wonderful. She has been a nemesis of Savage, right? And Savage now deleted my stuff off her channel. That's fine. We won't speak anymore.
Did she? After she bowed down and sold out?
Yep.
She got mad. You called her out?
Yeah, she got mad. She did. I mean, do you think you'd be my friend if I harassed someone in your family? Do you think I called your job? Do you think you would bow down to me? No.
Yeah, all right. Called my daughter's school and told her she needed to get kicked out.
Yeah, or something like that. I mean, I don't get her, but Mrs. Wonderful is she's a good-looking woman. You should go look for her. She's pretty funny.
I've never seen her.
Just go Mrs. Wonderful. She's pretty funny. She looks. Here's what I think Savage has done. Women get very jealous. I worked in the hair care business for 18 years. We had 40 women in the staff, right? We had 6 men, okay? And there was always, what women would do, we'd be in a meeting, right, talking about a modeling shoot or something, whatever, right? And they'd compliment each other on their hair, on their clothing, whatever. We'd sit around a room and I would see them in the bathroom, and I'd see them in the break room, right? And they'd call that chick a whore. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
because they look better than them.
Right, and they hated it. Instead of saying, you do look very good looking, you know what they always say? They'd say, oh yeah, I'm happy for you. Instead of, congratulations, I'm happy for you is a rip. When I see somebody at work make a lot of money, I go, congratulations, man.
That's right.
I always say, way to go, man. Making Gurr. I go, someone gets like a 20 or a 50, I go, oh man, way to go, man. Nice job, I'm happy for them. They're making money. You know what I'm saying? So I always compliment drivers when they make good money, especially new ones. When I train somebody, I share my tips. And I go, smell the money. Smell it. I go, smell it. Make it burn in your hands. Touch the money. You know what I'm saying? So what Savage was doing, and I don't want to rip on what Savage is doing, she looks identical to what she looks like. If you look at Mrs. Wonderful, and I said, she's a good-looking woman. She's a beautiful woman. Is that she can't handle it, she looks better. She likes to go at people above her. I get that. I talk about people all the time. I really don't care. Okay? But I don't rip on Savage. Let's go on into here, 256. but it's a lot of behavior going on with her. Just kind of funny, you know. You got something? You do something in the background?
Nope.
No, it's probably
Nope.
You got probably a bad connection.
I know better. I know better.
There's probably going something in the connection. No big deal.
I'm sitting in my truck in the parking lot, but there is nothing in the background.
Okay, it's probably just a connection. Anyways, but I mean, if you go look at it, Miss Wonderful. Miss Wonderful. Okay. Just type it in. She does these long 4-hour streams, but at least she keeps them up. Where Evil Anus and the pimp, Mr. Jackal, Jeff Pagel, because they play music the whole time. So why would you do a 5-hour stream? You can't keep it up. You know, I play music on Cesspool, but I play this music in the background for you to listen to at the end, right? That's what it's for. And I've always, I know, I'm not here to rip on Savage. I met her on her birthday. You know what I'm saying? Bought her lunch, took her on a cruise, a little on the boat. I didn't pay for it. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then she decided, and I just called her out on her behavior. You're hanging out with a guy who had sex with a 15-year-old girl, okay, which is Baby Shamu, right? So I'm telling Evil Anus on Twitter one day, because I went after him. So what does he do when I ask him, is it okay for a 21-year-old man and a 15-year-old girl? He decides to attack my wife because he knows I'm right. Like I said, yeah, guess what? Because if I go the next step, then I'll attack your wife, which I don't want to do. I'm not going to lower myself. Because if I do, then I'm lowering myself. And that's who Savage is hanging out with. She doesn't defend my wife. She just sits there and loves it. My wife met her. So she lets him attack her. She sits there idly by. But she's a flip-flopper. Evil Abe and Pagel are the biggest flip-floppers next to Planet. You know what Dave calls your boy, Randy? Planet Handout. Yeah. He was lurking. Right. He did a video. His mother had to go get food for the house. So I guarantee it, in his fake fire truck. Provisions, like I said. So, because they got there, she got her check at the end of the month, right? Probably on Friday. Yeah. So then, you know what happens. They leave the house, right? I saw the video. He bundles up like he's literally 10 below zero. He bundles up. So you know she sits in the back seat when he drives. You know she does. And they drive to Walmart. He probably makes her walk in. Because he said one time in a video that only weirdos shop at Walmart. And I'm like, really? Your daughter's in there and your mom's in there? Why he's lurking in the parking lot.
Yeah. Makes her carry the groceries in and everything.
He won't do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He sits in there. He is the kind of person, Dave 25, him, Pagel, and Evil, just say hell yes or hell no. They need to masturbate to get out of bed and masturbate to go to bed. What do you think?
That's right. In a squared circle.
Yeah, because they need to get excited to get out of bed, so they choke off, and then they go to bed. They need to relax and masturbate and go to bed. Could you imagine Randy's mom washing his spunk-filled underwear and shirts? Could you imagine that?
Yes, I could. And
you look out and close your eyes. You look back at the farmhouse back there, and she's hanging his shirts outside in the back in his underwear. What do you think? Boxers or briefs? What do you think? I think boxers. I think it's boxers.
Boxers they may be ripping in the middle, when he bends down. So he might want to go with the briefs. He's probably got the crotch rot and the chafing going on. Just 5 steps into the kitchen. Dinner time. Well, meatloaf's ready, Randy.
He usually has hard-boiled eggs in the morning, and does it with white bread, easy on the butter. Has like SpaghettiOs out of a can for lunch, and then maybe they get some tombstone pizza or whatever. He yells down the hallway to her, calls her a name, waits, you know that that happens.
He's the guy who wipes his ass sitting down because he can't reach around the ground.
But he sits in his kiss out. He said the other day it was too cold to go outside, so he sat all day, played his drums, okay, and just watching TV. Because I know what he said. Because I have a high vehicle. It was too windy. His truck would be blowing off the street. No, you give me a break. But it's a great video. He looks like he's in Alaska. But the only reason he went to Walmart because his mother did the shopping. So when she went inside, he sat there and videoed. It probably took him about 3 hours to do that video. It's like, really? You can do all this? And he sits in chat room. He was getting owned by what's his name? What the hell's his name? Evil yesterday. You know what he said in the chat room? He said that Tina is holding him down. Tina is holding him down. What he said.
That's what Evil said? Or?
No, that's what Pork Chop, my houseboy, said.
Keeping him from blowing up?
Yeah,
because she's hating on him or something?
Well, no, because she's talking smack. Well, then don't listen to her. I don't care what he says about me, Pork Chop or Evil. I took over a show. I couldn't say anything because Dave was trolling them. They're obviously listening. They don't like the voice changer, which you can understand the voice changer, can't you? You can understand that, can't you? You can understand.
It's not my favorite thing. I'm not going to lie to you.
I know
it's not my favorite thing.
But you can understand.
I told you.
But you can understand.
I love you. I like your voice the way it is. Yeah, but I get it. You need to change. You got to change something up.
It's something
sometimes.
fun. The XFL.
Yeah.
And I understand.
Yeah,
that.
Right.
It's not your favorite thing, but
it gets repetitive, so you got to do something different.
Correct.
I get it.
And I'm just creating a character for fun. I mean, that's what I do. I mean. And because you know why? Jeff Pagel and those guys don't like me, the mask. They bitch about the mask. He liked the mask because I'm an amateur sports guy, right? Amateur comedian, correct? I'm an amateur entertainer, and it's what I like to do. Okay.
I love the characters. I love the mask.
And they're fun. That's what I want to do. It's just something fun, right? Something fun.
Yeah.
And they don't understand. Neither one of these idiots. And Pagel says I spent thousands of dollars. I have not spent $1,000. At least I have the money to do it, because you know you know he has no money. Can you believe that the Weasel went and picked him up? He didn't go to her. The Weasel drove their Mercedes all the way to Wisconsin. And then, like I said, you know what would have happened? He would have been in California and eaten by a bear. You know Pagel would have Wisconsin. Instead of going east-south, he would have went south. He would have went west-south. And end up in the mountains of California, run out of gas, and get eaten by a wolf or something, or he gets kidnapped by some Japanese lesbians and ends up in another country as a whore. But how sad! A woman's got to come and get you. A woman.
Yeah.
And I love the Weasel. I think I love the Weasel, but he's using her for sex and money. He doesn't work. It's a shame.
No, he's on disability, isn't he?
Yeah, that's all a bunch of crap. I mean, I worked for the prison for a year for the blind. I made like $2,800 a month. He paid me, and he 1099 me. Whatever the juveniles made across the street, he gave it to me. So that was between $2,400 and $3,000 a month. Okay, and I did that for it was a 12-month contract. I did it for 11. He paid me out. And he got somebody else because we got everything all organized. I didn't care. I loved it. It was fun. Because you know what, he didn't like rain, so we wouldn't go in if it rained. I'm like, sure, I don't care. It was he paid for all my stuff for my car, but it was the worst 11 months because it was the coldest winter and the hottest summer.
Did I hear your brother-in-law your brother got in a wreck?
My brother-in-law got in a wreck on Christmas morning.
Oh, man.
And the lady that hit him, she had just retired from the church. She was a piano player, and she was on her way home, and she had a heart attack and hit him head on in Detroit Lakes. Man. So she died, and he broke his right arm, and he's a drummer, and I taught him how to play golf, so he's now working his hand back, and he can actually, he's a very good drummer. He has his own band. So, he wanted to be my spotter, his spotter. I can't do it. I just can't go to Las Vegas or wherever. He's been in he found somebody else, but I told him, I said, don't believe the doctor said. I said, you've been blind since 6 weeks into your life. You can come back from this. So in March, we're gonna be up in Randall, Minnesota. We're gonna have our Christmas party again. Our Christmas get together, you know. Mm-hmm. We were supposed to be there, so we're gonna go to Randall and have our little party again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Awesome.
So he broke like 6 ribs. He broke his wrist. So they're right now they're down in Charlotte, the Carolinas, matter of fact, on doing vacationing. So that's cool. They got a new car.
Yeah.
So that was Christmas morning. So they're in Carolina. So me and Ted want to go to Nashville probably in September maybe. So, but you got to check out Mrs. Wonderful. I mean, I'm not here.
I will, man. I gotta go clock back in. I'm glad I got to talk to you, brother.
And I appreciate it, man. You be well and be good. Well, we will tackle. How's your daughter doing these days?
She's doing well. We got her into a better
school.
More. Yes.
Good. That's good to hear.
Much better school. Yeah, she's doing good. She's happy.
Very beautiful.
So
good to hear that.
Better.
Good to hear that. Just always make sure she makes good choices, right?
That's it, man. Not poor choices.
Exactly.
No hall passes either.
Exactly.
All right, man.
It's good you being
Y'all be good. Tell the wife I said hello.
It's good you being a good father and a dad. Okay.
Absolutely.
There he goes.
Absolutely.
Crawfish, a board member of Speculation Sports. We spec you in. Coming for the Facebook act, but I appreciate coming on. We had a little problem. That's the way it goes. So he's working class. So I appreciate it. What the hell is this? Oh, Cash called me. Here we go. Cash called me while I was on with him. Hang on, man. Cash, man. No Cash, man. Let's call Sweet Melissa. Sweet Melissa. Welcome to the show. Save a child. Sweet. Where is she? Evil. Sweet Melissa. Where are you, Sweet Melissa? Where are you? I'm going to dox you if you don't. There she goes. Maybe she'll call the show. But anyways, it's been interesting. It was pretty funny to watch Pago get totally triggered by Dave 25. It was epic behavior. And of course, Fat Boy, I saw John Boy put the video up. So I might send a card to him. We'll put some money in there. We'll say, listen, guess what, Fat Boy? We'll send him a card, but I'll send him a good card. We'll see if he reads it. But I know the Bear, again, it's another way to scam people out of money. People will sit here and beg for money. It's never beneath anybody to do that. So, you never know. Hang on a second. I don't want that. Never hurts to ask, right? Look at Pork Chop. He got a fuel pump, an alternator, excuse me, because he asked. Never hurts to ask, right? But I did email her. And I had Dave, because mine bounced back, and I said, I'd love to have her call the show, but she's been trolled so bad. I mean, she called me in the Google account. I'd love to have her on. If she could come on without swearing. But I'd love to be able to send her a hat and a shirt and watch her put that on. That'd be so epic. God, that'd be funny. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to be spooning with her. I'm not going to be sending her any pictures of my behavior or anything else. I just think I told her, I said, you can only be bullied if you want to be bullied. It's like Pork Chop, right? Hostile Plano. You can only be like Sven, same thing. Calling him Peter Pan. You can only be bullied by somebody you want to be bullied. I don't know. You want to call it, just say F you, man. I don't care. I think like Savage and a lot of these women are jealous. Like I said, in the beauty business. And it's all about being beautiful, right? We had a philosophy that beautiful never takes a casual day. The women were impeccably dressed 5 days a week. And we would travel for the company. They were impeccably dressed because we represented the company. When I would travel, we would have to travel in a suit. The women were dressed impeccably, just like the NFL. I never saw any women out of beauty when I had the job, ever. In the 18 years I was there, never any of the women were ever out of makeup, and they were impeccably. There was one woman I don't think I saw wear the same thing twice. But that's what they sold beautiful. They sold wigs. They sold makeup. But women like Savage, and again, I don't know about you, sweetheart. Mrs. Wonderful, got a potty mouth. She back up. Again, if she would make play video games, people like Pork Chop would be spanking his monkey until there's nothing left in his balls. Play video games, young lady. Have someone set you up. I'm not going to be watching you, but I guarantee, because men are visual. Pork Chop's been known to play video games for hours on end at home. Got nothing better to do. Plays them, watches them. Doesn't get out of the house, does provisions. Go buy me my hot dogs, a pizza. Buy me some new underwear and socks. I guess he's moving, so they must be kicking him out of the farm. He wants to go where he get more money, more grr. How sad. Maybe get more money. Go work at that Walmart. I don't want to hear about he suffers from this. He just suffers from being lazy. He's getting really big. This morning I saw that video. He's getting big. He's getting towards 400 pounds. I mean, he's getting really, really large. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anybody get that big that quick. But him and Dave are going towards the 4 bones. They want to get the fat boy. But when you sit around all winter long, you don't go outside because it's too cold. He doesn't too afraid to drive out his yard. I still love it how the truck was too high. Yeah, okay. That was funny. Just hilarious. But like I said, it is good to see Carrie. She's been doing, did a couple podcasts. That's good to see her. She got a really good voice. I could listen to Carrie all day long when she's talking something funny. I think she's very good. But, I think Carrie is. Savage had good audio on Spreaker, but she doesn't realize she could probably make money here on Spreaker quicker than she can. But, I would tell them this is wonderful. F them, man. F them. Do some clothing hauls. That's what I would do. I guarantee it. If you're a good-looking woman, do without swearing. Do some leggings and stuff because you got the body for it. Don't do too much makeup on. Back off the lipstick. Have your hair nice, blonde, curly. Look in the camera. Hey, guys, today. I guarantee it. All your haters be pissed. Let them hate on you. Let them talk about you. Let them. I don't really not in any group of people. It's the guest mob, or whoever else, all this boss up nation, that pork chop. It's full of flip floppers on here. I mean, Evil Anus is probably the biggest flip flopper I've ever seen. Yeah, he's a terrorist, just like Jeff Pagel. They're terrorists. He's turned the weasel in this really. Oh, here's another thing I was listening when I was in this. Some southern chick comes on and talking tough. She wasn't at Anal Live. Somebody sent somebody, defecated and sent to somebody. Really? So they're all denying it over and over and over again. I'm driving up 35W. I'm like, okay, guilty. They know who did it. Really, you're going to defecate into it. It's just like Quiet Riot. He was talking about I think it was Quiet Riot. You're not going to, whatever that, I think it's Quiet Riot. Not Quiet Riot, I can't remember. We're not going to, D. Snyder is his name, right? Whatever the name of that band is. And he goes, they were playing at some place in Germany. And he goes, somebody took a crap, picked up their poop, and they threw it at him. He was just funny. He was just D. Snyder. I've seen him in an interview. Reminded me of George. Very good at his memories. He goes, they took up their dung, and they threw it at him. I just started laughing. So, Pagel is talking to this chick. She's this tough guy. To send people poop. This is the Barbie girl. Really? You're going to send somebody? See, they share each other's addresses back and forth, and they flip-flop, just like the Arizona in-grade, right? He's a flip-flopper. He preys on women, just like Evil Anus does. He preys on women that are weak. And he's a terrorist. He's a terrorist. He doesn't like the voice changer because it's something different. These guys are so high and so drunk and so mentally unstable, they can't handle something different. I look at movie like Tanya Tucker was in town. Really good review on her. I'd go see Tanya Tucker. I saw Chris Isaac 10 years ago. I've seen him about 12 times since. I didn't really know who he was, but I went and saw the guy. I'd go see Tanya Tucker. I saw a real good review on her. She's only 61 years old. And they go, what's her name? Dolly Parton, lip syncs, just like Kiss. They were in town last week on the 2nd, and people were telling me lip sync. Of course he does. He can't sing. I saw tickets online for $15 lower bowl. No one cares. Give it up. What's this? Oh, it was a call. Okay. Must have got a voicemail from Cashman. I thought that was the phone behind me. I was like, what the hell's that? I tried to call him. I tried to call you, Cashman. So anyways, let me see what he has to say. Let's see.
You have 1 new voice message and 2 saved messages. New message.
Hey, Jeff, I didn't know if you were doing a show today on fear-mongering, if you were mongering.
Message.
I am. So I try to call him. There he goes. Anyways. So, yeah, it's a montage of behavior here. Montage. Now, like I said, I mean, I love that I took over his show. I was partly, but I can't talk anyways, and he triggered the pimp, the prostitute, and everything. It was hilarious. But someone sent somebody poop. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I mean, I remember when I sent Plan and Handout, Earl's a condom and a nice Earl's. He took a knife to the box. He took out a knife against me. He's threatened death on me. I saw him say that in there one time. He took out a gun and he's took out a chainsaw. So I saw him type it in. You have threatened people yourself and you've doxed people. So he acts like he's innocent. He acts like he's innocent. He is not innocent. Okay? I'm just like, you sit back and watch this stuff. When you have a chance, I'll talk to Sweet Melissa, Dave or something. We speak with, well, he's probably going to be on my podcast. He's not going to be my manager, whatever. You just hear these people of sitting in their house, waiting for something to go live. And then he does something about her leg. Really? That's what you're going to do? Because he is in love with her. I think Tina reminds him of something of his father or his mother or something. He's called his mother bad names before on a thing. I think his father passed away, realizing poor choices got made. So something he sees in Tina, he sees in his family. I mean, look at his two grandchildren at the Ward Estate, plus another child. He abandoned his own son. His own daughter sold him out for $100. Why? Because he's a horrible father. And, well, he's a father, but he's a horrible dad. I'm sorry, if I had grandchildren, they wouldn't be the Ward Estate. That's what I heard from. I'm just telling what Sweet Melissa told me. I was speaking of that, about Wise. Keemstar was fighting with somebody. There's a guy that, whatever his name, whatever his name is. And I've always said YouTube is always arguing back and forth about behaviors on here. YouTube and Twitter. And I guess Keemstar was the guy that was some lie that Keemstar was talking about. Somebody did something about striking a channel, whatever it was. This other guy, a YouTuber, I don't know all these YouTubers. So I've seen the guy, he comments on stuff like that, and he reads all these tweets. So the guy goes, let's make up a lie. Hey, Keemstar, are you still beating your sister, your girlfriend? Or something about, can we see your browser history? Are you looking at behavior with kids? I mean, the guy was just making a point of making up a lie about Keemstar, because Keemstar is afraid to, it's just, I don't understand Keemstar. That guy, I talk about people. I don't really care. A lot of the stuff he talked about fake drama, he would never call out Pickle Boy. They softball him all the time in interviews. I mean, in Planet Randy, he loves it. He loves it. Planet Handout loves it. He loves it. That's what he does. Planet Handout. Pork chop. They love to do this kind of behavior. They strike channels. You know, they privacy strike, whatever else. That's what they do. Take down people's channels. With all these big YouTubers, I guess, that, you know, he talks about, I don't know who they are. And he reads all they fight on Twitter. And then the ass lickers all lick each other's butt. And they get wine and piss him on. And what is his name? Something Bot Wit or something, what the hell his name is. But he'll always, I listen a few times, I've seen stuff come through. But he calls out Keemstar. Keemstar's just an idiot, that guy. So if I was to do a video on some of these bigger YouTubers, and I have a lot, they will come down and. So one guy, they accuse him of the guy that the thing got taken down. He has 8 channels. Really? 8 channels? He signs. So he's trying to prove he proved the proof that he didn't do it. Well, I guess if I was a big person like Miss Wonderful, right, or you're Savage, or any of these big YouTubers, if you're Pickle Boy, these big ass people, they'll have someone do it for you. Peggle has been known to strike channels on behalf of people. how sad that is. Oh, he said that he harassed me on the phone. He was proud of harassing somebody. That's bizarre. That's a terrorist behavior, harassing somebody on a cell phone. That's what he was doing. He probably had a troll. I guess she was in the hospital when we were fighting on Twitter. She didn't tell me that. We were fighting. I don't know what it was. We don't care. But really, you're going to tell me that you actually harassed somebody? Really? But when you're a terrorist, it's what they do. They go after family. Evil Anus does. I simply asked him, I said, why don't you guys team up on a 15-year-old girl, which that's what he did. We all just love this guy. I've never understood that. I was talking to David. He goes, I said, I don't know what he makes an angry grandpa. But I know he used to. People are outgrowing that behavior. He dances for Baby Shamu. I said, you just go look at his titles. It goes over and over again. I said, you don't make money like you used to. I mean, you'd be better off to blog. I mean, Chris Ranson is constantly, working. He's got it. I've been blogging for 15 years. I make a little tidy sum. Not a lot, because you have Google. I've been doing it forever. So my wife and Rugburn, we do some blogging on there. Yeah, people come to it. And they read the articles, and we have Google ads on there. Yeah, you can do that. But none of these idiots on here want to put time in. Like I said, being a podcaster, I get what I get. I still love it. Evil Ava think that was a live stream. That's so funny. It just shows how dumb he is and how stupid he is, thinking that a pre-recorded thing is a live stream, because it was probably football. Because he's probably coming back and forth. He wants to be able to say things or something. He's another one, just like Pork Chop is, and like Jeff. They read. Pork Chop sits there. He doesn't know on top or nothing. He just reads the chat room. And he did a release party, and he goes, "Thanks for dislike, John." How do you know it's John? He's all about likes, dislikes. I don't care what I get. I appreciate it. I just Pork Chop. God, my houseboy. A Woodchuck, New York. The lone fireman, fake fireman, doxing mentality. Your own daughter sells you out. How sad. He's an interesting subject. He has mental illness. Mother doing his laundry when he got provisions at Walmart. Then you lurk in a park, and you lurk in a parking lot. Just lurk. Wait for your mother to come out. You probably make her load the groceries while you sit there in the front seat. You open some chips. He reaches in and gets some chips. I know he does. And Mom puts in the front seat. He reaches in, hand me some chips. So he opens up some chips, Ritz chips or something, and he eats it on the way home, on the way down the highway, eating it. Got on Kiss on, put his greatest hits in. Tears Are Falling. I love that song. Puts that on. I did a cesspool music for him the other day. Well, not the other day. I liked that Tears Are Falling. That played that, I guess, there in town. Love that song, Tears. Really a goofy video, but it's actually a really good song. Some great guitar work there. Some great singing from a guy who can't sing anymore. They just got to give it up, Kiss does. I'm sorry. I remember the old days, Kiss Alive 2. We sat front row for Kiss Alive 2 when I was like, I don't know how old I was when they came. We were full of blood. My girlfriend had blonde hair and she was red. My mom thought we got a knife fight. Gene was just spitting. That was when we were closer to the stage. He was just spitting on all of us. He was just, because the blood on his bass guitar. My favorite thing of Kiss is, I did a video a long time ago. I don't think it's there anymore. I probably took it down, but it was the bass guitar in the House of Blues in Times Square. It's a gorgeous guitar. It's got that the cutter. It's beautiful. And I like how he autographs. You can read his autograph. Rock and rollers always can read their autographs. Always. Rock and rollers are. I love going to Hard Rocks. I love going to read all this stuff. But that's a very cool bass guitar. He's got it right in the middle. It's gorgeous. But I remember when that very same concert, our friend of mine, she just kind of hurt herself. And so we were just getting her bandaged up before we went down, and Gene came walking through the tent. He was with somebody. He must have been getting something, whatever, maybe some blood. I don't know what he was getting, but I looked to my right, and I look up, and she's laying down, and he walks by, and did someone get hurt or something? And we just all kind of, she's okay. He goes, enjoy the show, as he walks off. Whatever he said, it was like, you're like, I don't know, but you look up, he's a pretty towering guy. It was kind of funny, like, he walked off. It was pretty funny. We were just in the tent there, whatever in the infirmary, you want to call it, because she had hurt her wrist, and they were wrapping it, and we went down. It was kind of funny. He was getting something. I don't know what he was getting, but maybe from a blood towel. It was just kind of funny. You look up and, Gene? It was the old days. It was a good concert. You're close. I mean, you've seen George Thorogood get real close with him. It's really kind of cool. When you get closer, you get it's kind of cool. Love front row, and then mosh pits are crazy. Those are nuts. You want to get your ass whipped, do those. But yeah, it was fun to take it over. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. It was just... But let's see if we can... I try to call him back. He's going to answer, then F him. I'm going to call him back in. Let's see if we can get Ted on here. Talk about little Bernie in 2020. God, no. It's just hilarious. Amy dropped out. Should be working. By sitting somewhere, looked on his phone, picks it up. Cowboy! Nope. Anyway, so speaking of country music fans, how stupid a lot of them are. Garth Brooks, well, I've never seen him live, but he does put on a good show. He retired. His side piece is a pretty good-looking lady. What the hell's her name again? I can't remember her name. She's pretty obese, but she's pretty good-looking. I can't remember. She's a pretty good singer herself. Anyways, I can't remember her name is. I can see her, blonde hair, nice smile. She's some cooking stuff. You know, she's whatever. And he is in Detroit, back with concerts. Okay. I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but they both went to Oklahoma City. So whatever. It coincidence. It said Sanders number 20, right? Great. He wears the jersey. He likes Sanders, went to school together. That's a good thing. It's his buddy. It's his friend. I don't know how they just went to school together. He knows that you're in a city, you wear a jersey or sweater, right? So it says Sanders 2020, number 20, right? And he's after, I think it was after the show. Like a shout out to him. People become enraged. I guarantee you, Pork Chop, if Pork Chop is the kind of person who would piss him on. Yeah. Yep. Just putting the drugs in front of me, please. Yeah. No, 5:30 rather. I'll be done 5:30. Yep. No problem. Yeah, 5:30. Not gonna be that long. No problem. So they become enraged because he put Sanders 20. Barry Sanders. Damn good football player. I get you don't know everything, but you first gotta look at it's a jersey, you moron. He's in Detroit, so they start trolling him. I mean, I'm like, really? You lost a fan. Then please don't come back now. After I'd love to see people come back and apologize because Garth Brooks has a Sanders jersey on. Here you go. You can take the rest. I'll just use my drugs. Taco Tuesday. We having what kind of shrimp or what animal does she have now? Mel from our favorite movie. Not much left of Mel. Thank you.
More than the lamb.
Yep. That's her first lamb. Let's go deep space. Let's go with that. Mm-hmm. Anyways, yeah, I got like 10 minutes left. But it's just you morons. You don't. I mean, it's just people. It's just so stupid. It's a jersey with a name on the back of it of the Detroit Lions because he went to his school, Oklahoma City, I believe it was. Like I said, I think Garth Brooks would be kind of a cool. Garth Brooks seemed like a nice because he's working class. One of the last few people to actually make it the old-fashioned way in the bars. He writes his own shit. He writes his own stuff. He does. He writes his own music. So that's why. I mean, I think that Persani was dumb. I know he did Las Vegas shows. He was pretty good there. So I mean, I Roll Places got a lot of good songs. He has a very good band. How dumb are you? God, it's like you're trolling. So it's like, it just shows how dumb these country music people. They really are dumb. They are really stupid. They are, right? Dummies, stupid. Anyways, Dave, if you're out there, call the show. Or I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call Dave. Call him. How dumb they are. Bernie feeling the burn. You know. Call him right now. Here we go. I'm gonna call Douche. Douche. Here we go. I'm calling Douche. We'll see if he answers. Well, welcome to the show.
What's going on?
Not much. You're on Fearmonger Radio. I got like 10 minutes left. So, 12 minutes. Welcome to Fearmonger Radio.
What's up?
So, what's your thoughts on this drama? I mean, you bemoaned and owned the pimp, the jackal, with the weasel. You were in there. You divided and conquered. Your thoughts on that behavior?
No comment.
You got to admit that was epic. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. I can't believe he hung up. What the hell's wrong with you? It's too bad. I figured. You bastard. You hung up, man. No comment. What the hell? He shall not be named would simply answer my question. He shall not be named. Now you're out there. Call the show. Hurry up and call the show. Peter Pan hung up. Sven, you know the number. Call it immediately, if not sooner. He hung up. He hung up. Believe that, guys? Oh, come on. Worm eaters aren't worth it. Come on. What's wrong with you? You afraid to put your voice? What the hell's Jesus? No comment. Let me a break. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A new follower here. Trouble 78. Thank you very much. Whoever that is. Troublesome 78. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Follow me on here on Lovely and Talented. Appreciate it, man. Coming in. He's a Detroit fan. So we appreciate him coming on. I just followed him just in case. Do a show, Troublesome. Do some. You know? What the hell? Call the show. We've been going back and forth. You can call in. 612-643-0517. Call the show. I got like 10 minutes left. I always nice to have callers. I simply reached out. Little bastard. Pussy. Douche. Too afraid to call the show. Anyways, 3 hearts. Appreciate it very much. People are hearting the show. Thank you so much. Where's Guy Shay? I tried to call him today. You know, I don't know where Cash is. I called his young ass. I think he's getting bored. But anyways, it's just kind of, it's so much fun to do. I love doing these fear-mongering radios. It's so much fun. Very gas. Music in the background. Trolling Dave. Trolling Savage Live. Dave sent an email. I appreciate Dave. I'll be aside. Because mine bounced back. So I don't know. Let's go look. Let's go look and see if it's out. If they're, let's see. Let's see if they're out there. Nothing yet. It's too bad. I mean, I'd love to have her on. I'm not saying I'd rip on Savage. I just love to have her come on and send her a shirt I had. It'd be epic as hell. It would be funny as hell. It'd be fun. I would love it. But anyways, yeah, it is what it is, man. Oh, it's already ended already. Hand ballast redux. Ooh. This one. Hey, douche. Why won't you call the show? Douche. Oh, yeah. Douche. I'm coming down the hallway with Sven. Sven looks at me and says he's over there. We've come in a boat from Block Island. We're outside your house. I tell Sven, take it easy on him. We don't want to hurt Fat Boy's grandson. Oh, yeah. I said, be easy with him. Be easy with Peter Pan, an epic nickname. Because you know, Stalker Steve. They're gonna get married pretty soon. Yes. Closer he gets. Anyways. Yeah, I'm eating. What? Ron, why you big baby? I can't believe you hung up. What a pussy. God. He's never going to be the owner of my channel again. For deleted audios and videos, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. Pussy. Such a joke. No comment. God. Anyways, the way she goes. Anyways, Sanders surprised by opposition. But Biden's going to get it. The plagiarizer is going to win. like I said, it was funny as hell. He quit online. And it was funny. It was hilarious. But one thing I like about Sanders is it's free. That's what I love about the guy. I love how he does that. I think it's hilarious. It's just hilarious. You're surprised? They don't want, because like I said, the Soviet Union and the Russians are counter-trolling to get him in there up against Trump. I mean, I don't mind the billionaire either, but the plagiarizer, the VP, it's just like Jesus. But anyways, I don't know. It's going to be fun to the White House. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Really am. Oh, Troublesome 78 liked it, so you're in the building. Appreciate it. Clearwater he liked that one. Appreciate Clearwater. He liked that one. He typed in there. Yeah, it was a replay. Appreciate him listening. I've talked with Troublesome before. Oops. No, I screwed that up. Oh, no. Sorry about that, guys. I was looking at something, and we screwed that up. So anyway, we're going to end it here real quick here. I was looking at something at the same time, and I had the wrong window up when I closed it. So let's go over to Auto Library. We'll go over here to duration. I'm an idiot and a missile. Here we go. And New Orleans. No, I don't want that. Sorry about this, guys. Let's go over here to. We're in the dark. Hang on a second here now. Hang on a second. What are we gonna do? Ghana. We'll go. I was balance redux, right? That's what I was doing. So here we go. We'll go to the. Hang on. All right. There we go. Sorry about that. But I do that when all of a sudden I'm doing something. So that's the way she goes. Yeah, hell yeah. Anyways, had 5 views so far over on. I'm really shocked the XFL podcast get a lot of views over on iHeart. I appreciate it. They know. I don't give a crap what they say. Something fun, something different. It is what it is. Anyways, until the hunt to watch your brutal. I appreciate it. All right. Anyways, we got to get going. Dave's a pussy. Wouldn't call the show. Anyways, I appreciate Crawfish coming in. Too bad Cashman was busy. Oh well. I got to go anyways. NFL podcast tomorrow. This is wonderful. Call the show. Love to have you on. Trigger. Good old Savage. All right. Yeah. That's right. Please remember the military out there. They are domestic and abroad. Yeah. Hey, let's see what this one is. No. Let me see. Going in right here. Lighten this dawn. But my name is Jeff. This was a presentation of the Cowpole podcast without music interruption of like real music, you know what I'm saying? We do this stuff for fun. Shout out to Savage. I'm not trying to be a dink. I just, it is what it is, man. Pride and privacy strike me. It is what it is. Wonderful. Call the show. Plan to hang out. I don't know what your problem is lurking. Remember the military out there, but none of these people know about. I've never served. It's the Air Force, it's the Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Coast Guard in uniform. We thank you very, 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 I mean very, very much for all you guys do out there. Without you, we have nothing at all. I thank you. Okay? Hope this audio found you healthy and wealthy. You don't like a cop call a crackhead, right? Pick up the phone and say, hey, I've had too much to drink. Come and get you. But go call a crackhead. Miss Wonderful, call the show. Safe sex. I don't care what sex with. I don't care. Keep the kids out of it. Use a condom. Smashing gash. Dental dam. 20 on, 4 off. It is what it is. We go do. I'm going to go to the auto show. Possibly this weekend, the auto show. We'll do some videos in the auto show. Possibly this weekend. We'll see. All right? Okay? Anyways, thank you so much for listening on Chloe's channel. Have a rug burn. My wife. All the board members out there from the NFL Podcast, Speculation, Capital Podcast, Bitch Boy Radio, and Fear-mongering Radio. Have an epic Tuesday night, and whenever you listen to this, hope you're having a good day, and you're healthy, and you're wealthy. If you can feel pain, you can see, walk, be gifted. Peace. I am out.